Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Perfect Team Championship Series Finals. Oh my goodness, we have an absolute gem of three matchups that are going to be coming down the line tonight. We welcome you to what is expected to be one of the best tournament finals we're going to have this side of the Perfect Team Master Series. For those of you who don't know what this is the Perfect Team Championship Series. Now, this is quite different from the Masters Series because we got quite a few formats going on at the same time because we have a Bronze Series going on, we have the Gold Series, and then over here we got Low Diamond. So we have three tournament finals that we will be covering tonight, all three in these different formats. Now, for those of you who may be wondering, well, what's the prizes look like? Well, I'll be showing you right now. Each winner of these tournaments are going to get one of these sweet belts right here. Oh man, you gotta love those. But also, outside the belts, there are quite a few card prizes that are going to be happening as well, starting with the 5th through 8th place winner getting this card right here, John Clarkson. Peak card right here. Looks pretty good right here. 109 stuff, 92 movement, 90 control. Very good against right-handed batters. Lefties do all right, but he does all right, but we'll have to see what happens there. Really good fastball, curveball, changeup combo there. 111 stamina and a ground ball pitcher. Some good stuff there. 3rd and 4th place winners in today's tournaments. They're getting this card right here, Oral Hershiser. And man, this is a spicy card right here. 99 stuff, 92 movement, 95 control with what looks to be almost reverse splits. Good stuff against lefties. Some decent stuff against righties as well. This guy could be really good for a lot of people right here. 2nd place today is going to get Arlie Latham. 3rd base card right here. Oh man, that's going to be a spicy one right there. Good speed, some good contact, avoid Ks, plus some decent defense down there over at 3rd base, which everybody loves. A little bit of defense here and there. So that's some good stuff right there. And then the champion, the grand champion of each of those three disciplines are going to get this prize right here. Frank Robinson, peak card from the Cincinnati Reds. Look at this card right here. A lefty killing card right here. Plus he can really hit against righties as well. Some great defense out there in the outfield. Can play the corners. Little sprink of first base right there. Some decent avoid Ks as well. This guy could be the right fielder for a lot of teams for the rest of the Perfect Team cycle. Or at least at the moment. Alright, but right now we have ourselves a finals matchup over in Low Diamond. So we are going to transition over to Low Diamond real quick because we have a couple of good matchups over here. We have the Osbury Springboks taking on the Davidson Cats in the finals over there. Oh boy, that's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun matchup, and we'll take a look at each of those teams here in just a little bit. But we're going to go straight to the highlight reel for Game 1 of this best-of-7 final between the Osbury Springboks and the Davidson Cats. We'll take a look at the rosters as we go through here. We pick it up top first. Louis Aparicio leading things off against Reed Detmers for the Davidson Cats. The lefty Detmers facing off with the right-handed Aparicio. Reed Detmers 5-0 in this tournament with a 2.67 ERA as that 2-2 pitch is grounded to short. And this is Mark Belanger over to first for out number 1 of this game. We stay in the top of the first, and it's going to be Tuck Turner at the plate. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. Count 2-1, the pitch, and that one's lined into left center field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. Heilman will score easily. Here comes Derek Lee, and he will come in to score. It's a 2-run double for Tuck Turner. Lefty facing the righty, and the righty wins, and the Springboks are up 2-0. We move on ahead to the bottom of the third. First time we've seen the Davidson Cats lineup in here. And this will be Alex Gordon at the plate. Joe Mauer on first with 1 out facing the lefty Andy Pettit. Count is full. The pitch, and that's ball 4. So runners on first and second now for the Cats with just 1 out. And I'll bring up Brian Hayes, future legend card, over at third base. A really good card right here. Count 0-1, the pitch, and that one's popped up into left field. And it'll be caught out there by Tuck Turner for out number 2. Bottom 4, and here's Tuck Turner at the plate. So Davidson did not get anything in the third. We are now into the fourth. Derek Lee on first with 1 out. 2-1 to Tuck Turner, and that one's lined into left field for a base hit. So a good start there in the inning. And that will bring up Mark Belanger, the shortstop for the Davidson Cats. Tuck Turner on second, Derek Lee on third now with 1 out. Count 1-2, the pitch from Pettit, and that one's grounded down the first base line. He'll go down into the corner. Lee will score. Turner will score. Here comes Belanger for third. He is safe. It is a 2-run triple for Mark Belanger. And the Davidson Cats have tied it up at 2 here in game 1. So that'll bring up the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Good chance to bring in Belanger here, a good contact hitter. You rarely see golds here in Low Diamond, but when you do, it's usually Alec Thomas. It's usually guys like Nick Madrigal potentially. So we'll see what happens here. Count 2-0, the pitch from Pettit, and that's grounded to short. This will get the run in. Throw from Aparicio is in time, and the Cats take the 3-2 lead. Top 5, Reed Detmers back to the mound for the Cats. And the Springboks have a runner on first, and that's Charles Johnson with 1 out facing Luis Aparicio. 2-2 pitch. Swing the ground ball to second. It's going to be an infield single. The second baseman, LeMahieu, did not have a play on it. And now it's first and second with 1 out. And here comes the third baseman, Freddie Lindstrom, facing Reed Detmers. 3-0 pitch from the lefty, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Bases are now loaded for the Springboks, looking to get some runs on the board, and here's Harry Heilman. Count full, the pitch, and that one is lined into left field for a base hit. Johnson will score. Here comes Aparicio, the throw from Gordon, not in time. And the Osbury Springboks retake the lead. It's 4-2. It's 4-3. And so that will bring up the first baseman, Derek Lee. First and second, 1 out, still here in the top of the 5th. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Should be playable for Thomas, and it is. Runners will stand still. 2 gone. And that's all the Springboks will get in the inning. Bottom 5 coming up. Brian Hayes will lead things off. Count is full here with 1 out. And that one's lined into right center field. And that's going to find the wall. Hayes coming to second. We'll see if he tries for third here. Yes, he's going to try for third. Here comes Brian Hayes. He is in there. 1 out triple for Brian Hayes. And that'll bring DJ LeMahieu to the plate. Infield in for the Springboks. They don't want to give up the lead again now. First pitch on the way to LeMahieu, and LeMahieu does what LeMahieu does. And that's going to get past, almost got past the left fielder, but it's just enough for DJ LeMahieu to get into second. with an RBI double. And the Davidson Cats have tied this up at 4. Bottom 5, Harry Heilman, low diamond. That's a 94 overall at the plate. 3-1 count from Pettit on the way. And that one's lined into right field. That's going to be a base hit. LeMahieu coming for third. He's going to stop there. And it's runners on the corners now with 1 out for Derek Lee. The 1-2 coming from Pettit. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 gone. 2 gone here in the 5th. And I'll bring up Tuck Turner. One of the better contact hitters that you can have here in this format. As an 88 gold. The 3-1 coming from Pettit. And he walked in ball 4. Base is loaded for the Davidson Cats with 2 outs. And here's Mark Belanger. And already Pettit in a 3-0 count. Is he going to walk in a run here? Yes, he will. A bases loaded 4-pitch walk to Mark Belanger. The one thing Pettit did not want to do in that situation. And it's 5-4 Cats. And still here in the bottom of the 5th. New pitcher in for the Asbury Springboks. Limited edition Raleigh Fingers. You rarely see limited edition cards in this game. This is one of them. But he's not really that good against lefties as he is against righties. We'll see what he does here against Alec Thomas. Count is full. The pitch from Thomas coming, and it's lined into right field for a base hit. Heilman will score. Here comes Tuck Turner. He will score. 2-run single for Alec Thomas, and the Davidson Cats are pouring it on here in the 5th. It's 7-4. And still in the bottom of the 5th, Joe Mauer facing off with Fingers. The first pitch, fly ball, deep left center. That one's gonna find the grass and go all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Here comes Alec Thomas. He will score. And the Davidson Cats are pulling away here in the 5th. It's 9-4. And the Sims showing a little bit of mercy here for the Springboks. It is now 11-5. Top 9, 2 outs. John Tudor looking to close things out for the Davidson Cats. Freddie Lindstrom at the plate, the 0-1. Fly ball, right field. In comes Turner to make the play. And the Davidson Cats take game 1 here in the finals. 11-5, the final score. So that was a heck of a game there to start things off today. Let's take a look at the box score for this one. And it was just Davidson all the way in the 5th. Oh boy. But good job hitting there by the 5th. By the Cats here in the 5th. Really good stuff there. Reed Detmers going 6 1/3, 3 Ks, 1 walk, 4 earned runs. Andy Pettit just got knocked around quite a bit. Raleigh Fingers got a little bit roughed up. Mariano Rivera gave up a run in 2 innings. So the Davidson Cats up 1-0 here in the Low Diamond Finals. And for those of you who don't know what Low Diamond is, basically it is everything 94 overall and below that are eligible for the rosters for this one. So that's why you can see some golds in this tournament. You can see some silvers, although that's very, very rare. But you won't see a card above 94 overall. That's the beauty of Low Diamond. You can play a lot of diamonds that you may not ever know exist. Or at least may never use, otherwise. So let's go ahead and turn our attention to another tournament going on. Take a look, see what's going on over, probably, in gold. Take a look, see what's going on over there. We should have a finals going on over there here very, very shortly. We'll take a look over there, and you bet we do. Should have one here in just a little bit. So we can at least go ahead and preview this one here really quickly. let's go back to the game screen here, is the Honolulu Pacifics facing off with the Indianapolis Hopefuls. Yep, gold finals just set in gold a minute or two ago. Yep. So we'll at least preview this before we take a look in bronze and see what's going on over there, because I have a feeling we have a finals over there as well. Take a look at the Honolulu Pacifics. Got Garrett Crochet, Zach Duke, Tom Glavine, Dallas Keuchel, Asa Lacey in the rotation. Jim Acker, Rafael Betancourt, Dalton Jeffries, Mike Maddox, Orber Moreno, Todd Worrell, and Jared Weaver. A lot of gold meta pieces on this team for the Pacifics. 4 minutes to go in bronze until the final sim, I do believe. In terms of the catching, Johnny Bassler and Biz Mackey, a really good catching combination there. But Johnny Bassler can hit, Biz Mackey can play defense. Cecil Cooper and Kent Herbeck over at first base. Johnny Evers and Nick Madrigal manning second. Nick Madrigal, you're going to see a lot of him. You might see him on a couple of teams in low diamond, especially with the batting strengths he's got here. Third base, Ray Dandridge and Minnie Minoso and Chico Carrasco over at short. In the outfield, he's got Heavy Johnson, Pete Hill, Alec Thomas, Moise Alou, and Ty Cobb. Now, he's playing Cobb in right field. That's definitely an interesting thing there. So we'll see what happens with the Pacifics. Looking at the Indianapolis Hopefuls. Take a look-see here. Zach Duke, Dallas Keuchel, Daniel Lynch, and Hilton Smith in the rotation. He's also got Jared Weaver in the rotation. On the Honolulu team, Jared Weaver was listed as the closer. And Lellum says he's running Madrigal in Diamond League and he's leading the league in hitting. Yeah, the Madrigal Future Legend card is an absolute nuts card. Once again, Johnny Bassler, Biz Mackey, those two catchers, you'll see a lot of those in gold tournaments. JT Snow over at first base, Johnny Evers, Nick Madrigal at second. They got Bobby Bonilla and Ray Dandridge over at third, as well as Austin Martin. You rarely see Austin Martin anymore. He was really good early on in the cycle. And Chico Carrasco at short. A lot of Chico Carrascos here in this tournament. Pete Hill and Alec Thomas, along with Moise Alou, Mookie Betts, and Tuck Turner over there in the outfield. So we'll be watching this series as it goes along, but right now we're going to go over to bronze here in just a few seconds, because we should be having a finals matchup over there in just a few seconds. Now, bronze tournaments. Anybody can play bronze. Literally anybody can play bronze. I can play bronze. You can play bronze. Everybody can play bronze. So it's a very competitive format. But right now, we are waiting on a Game 7 in the semifinals. So right now, as we take a look at the tournament tree, as we go back to the game screen, the Quito Mosquitoes have already punched their ticket to the finals. Meanwhile, the Guilford Indians and Arlington Pugs are going to duke it out to see who gets that final spot in the bronze finals. But can you play bronze well? That's a whole other question, D. Goist. That's a whole other question. Oh, man. But we are set for quite a few matchups today. Oh my goodness. We are about a minute away. We're going to be going to gold for the first matchup there between Honolulu and Indianapolis here in just a little bit. My goodness. This should be a fun time. That should be a fun matchup over there in gold, guys. Crash SF Giant said he had a great run in June and died ever since. Ooh, man, that sucks. That stinks. Absolutely hate it when that happens. You know, I was in Perfect Team Championship Series, I want to say for the winter one in 21. I somehow won one of those tournaments. I think it was gold. No, it was bronze. I think it was bronze if I'm not mistaken. And then it just flamed out in the actual tournament finals. Ay, 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 ay. So if you're a regular viewer of my streams here on the Out of the Park channel, you might notice that things look a little tiny bit different today. And you would be correct. I got a brand new microphone in the mail today. I'm rocking a Blue Yeti Nano right now, and it's about maybe a couple feet away from me right now on my desk. So if you're hearing some different audio quality than you're used to with my streams, that's why. So yeah, new tech over here. Using some birthday money, baby. Gotta love it. Well, birthday Amazon gift cards, but you know the deal. Oh man. So we are waiting on the gold tournament sim to come in, and we'll watch game 1 of that together. Now let's see if I can move that just a tiny bit closer here. Because, I mean, I have a keyboard in front of me too, so I don't want that to get picked up too much. Plus, you're probably hearing me, plus you're probably hearing the keyboard anyway, so. Alright, we have a gold sim in. Gold sim is in. And we're going to take you out to game 1 between the Honolulu Pacifics and the Indianapolis Hopefuls. Let's go over to gold. We pick it up in the top of the first. Jared Weaver on the mound for the Hopefuls, facing off with Alec Thomas for the Pacifics. Mechanical keyboard ASMR wind. I don't know. Wind blowing left to right at 5 miles an hour, so wind might not make a difference in this one. Full count to the leadoff man, Thomas, and it's a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 gone here in the top of the first. So we stay in the top of the first. 2 gone now. Heavy Johnson on first with 2 outs for Ken Herbeck for the Honolulu Pacifics. Weaver has him in a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball, left center field, and that one's gonna find the ground and go all the way to the wall. Heavy Johnson coming to third. We'll see if they try to score him, and they will try to score him. And he is gonna slide in safely with an RBI double. And Ken Herbeck puts the Honolulu Pacifics on top 1-0 early here in this one. 13th RBI of the tournament for Kent Herbeck. And that'll bring up Cecil Cooper, the designated hitter for the Pacifics. Runner on second, 2 outs, 0-2 from Weaver. Swinging a line drive into left center field. That one's going to find the wall. Herbeck's going to score easily. And the Pacifics are going to go up 2-0. RBI double for Cecil Cooper. And it's 2-0. We move ahead to the top of the third. Ty Cobb at the plate, the right fielder for the Pacifics. Facing off with Weaver. Thomas on first with nobody out. Count 2-1. The pitch coming. Swinging a line drive left center field. That one's going to find the gap as well. A lot of gap or base hits here in this one early. And here comes Thomas for the plate. He will score. And Honolulu increases their lead. It's 3-0. A great fast start for the Pacifics in this one. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Heavy Johnson. Runner on second, nobody out. First pitch coming from Weaver. And that one's down the right field line. He'll go into the corner. Cobb is going to score easily. And going to third is Johnson. The cutoff goes to the home plate. And it's an RBI triple for Heavy Johnson. 4-0 Pacifics. And we have time warp all the way to the fourth. It is now 6-0 Pacifics. They've already scored once here in the fourth. And now they got runners on the corners with 2 outs for Heavy Johnson. Facing off the new pitcher, Garrett Crochet. Future legend card for the Hopefuls. Count 1-0. The pitch. Swinging the line drive, right field. That one's going to be off the top of the wall. Thomas will trot in easily. Here comes Cobb for third. He's going to try to score, and he will. It'll be an RB 2-run triple for Heavy Johnson. And it's 8-0. Pacifics are rolling early in this one. Bottom 4, Garrett Crochet, the starting pitcher for the Pacifics, has been dealing so far, but now he gets to face Moise Alou, one of the better early hitters against left-handed pitching. See what we can do here against the hard-throwing lefty. 0-2 pitch, and that one's blasted into left. Ball go far for Moise Alou. And honestly, it's more of a pity home run at this point for the hopefuls. It's now 8-1. Bottom 5, Chico Carrasco at the plate. 2-0 pitch, and that one's down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is. Ball go far for Chico Carrasco. First homer of the tournament, and it's 8-2. Top 8 is now 8-3 for the Pacifics. Johnny Bassler at the plate. Runners on second and third with 1 out. Against Dalton Jeffries. And that one's down the right field line. That one's going to find the corner. Dandridge and Evers are going to score. And the Pacifics will get a couple runs back. It's now 10-3. Johnny Bassler doing what Johnny Bassler does best, and that is hit righties. Was that 3 solo homers? Not 100% sure on that, Jericho. Honolulu gets another run in the top of the 8th. It's now 11-3 as Jim Acker comes to the plate. JT Snow will pinch hit. Runner on second, nobody out. The 0-2 from Acker, and that's up the middle for a base hit. Turner coming around third. He'll stop there. And it's runners on the corners with nobody out here in the top of the 8th as Bobby Bonilla comes to the plate. 0-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up into center field. Might be deep enough, we'll see. And it's actually not. Alec Thomas threw it in very quickly, holding Turner at third. 1 gone now, and here's Moise Alou. 3-1 pitch from Acker on the way, and that's ball 4. Bases are loaded with 1 out. And all of a sudden, the hopefuls looking to make this one a ball game here as Alec Thomas comes to the plate. 2-2 from Acker. Got him looking low and outside. Alec Thomas not exactly liking that call there, but that's the call nonetheless. 2 gone. Now bring up Ray Dandridge, the third baseman. First pitch on the way from Acker, and that's grounded to first. Taking it to the bag himself will be Ket Herbeck. And the hopefuls leave the bases loaded here in the 8th. Bottom 9, 2 outs. Runners on second and third for the hopefuls. Last chance here, and it's Johnny Evers facing Mike Maddox. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Honolulu Pacifics will take game 1 of this best-of-7 final here in the PTCS Gold Championship. Oh my goodness, what an absolute game that was. Take a look at the box score for this one. You can see Honolulu scoring runs in bunches in this one. Alec Thomas 3 for 5, Cobb 2 for 5, Johnson. How many doubles were there today? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 doubles by Honolulu helping out their scoring in this one. Woo, Nelly. Garrett Crochet getting the win, 6 1/3, 4 Ks. No walks, 3 earned runs on a couple of homers. Jim Acker, solid inning in 2/3, and Mike Maddox, a clean inning for the save. Yeah, and the triple, too, by Heavy Johnson. Indianapolis just couldn't muster much. They did get 10 hits, but 3 errors, they don't really help. And many of them came with Dalton Jeffries on the mound. Gave up 2 unearned runs in this one. So now we are going to take a look real quick and see how things are going over in bronze. Because bronze is going to have quite a matchup coming over there. Take a look at that really quickly. at least preview that matchup for you. And it's going to be the Keto Mosquitoes taking on the Guilford Indians. Take a look at the rosters here for both teams. Going to see a lot of maybe the same players here on both these rosters, but let's take a look, see with the Mosquitoes. Jim Barr, Bill Bonham, Don Gross, Barry Lapman, and Satchel Paige in the rotation. Fred Anderson, Fernando Salas, Chuck Seelbach, Julian Tavares, Bud Tinning, Wayne Twitchell, and John Urea in the bullpen for this team. Wayne Twitchell, you're going to see a lot of him. Bud Tinning, not a bad card right here. 75 movement and 65 control. 180 ERA in 6 games. Some good stuff there. As far as catching goes, Al Evans behind the plate with Austin Hedges backing up. Yuli Gurriel and Carl Taylor over at first. Luis Arias, David Fletcher over at second. And Andrelton Simmons in the infield. Do they have a third baseman? That's the question here. They do, and it is Pete Rose, who's listed as a DH in this one, but playing third base. Interesting lineup construction. Well, not lineup construction, but designation right there. In terms of outfield, they got Mickey Hatcher, Kyle Isbell, Matt Merton, Tim Raines, Manny Margot, and Alex Verdugo. Couple of live cards in there with Isbell, Margot, and Verdugo, and Simmons. So many outfielders. Aye, aye, aye. So we'll see how the Mosquitoes do in the series, but let's take a look at the Guilford Indians, their opponents for this one. Fred Anderson, Bill Bonham, Don Gross, Satchel Paige, and Matt Strom in the rotation for this one. Richard Blyer, Roger Mason, Jake McGee, Fernando Salas, Craig Stammen, Fred Wenz, and Wayne Twitchell. So only a couple of the same guys here in the bullpen for the Indians. In terms of catching, Al Evans and Keibert Ruiz behind the plate. Jose Martinez and Dominic Smith. Couple of live cards here over at first. Luis Arias, David Fletcher over at second. Joe Birmingham and Pete Rose at third. Andrelton Simmons at short. George Case and Tim Raines in left field. Maurice Archdeacon manning center for the Indians. Bud Suchek and Alan Wiggins listed in right field. So some good players on this roster where contact and avoid Ks are the name of the game in bronze. Just going to take a swig of lemonade here real quick. Went to a town festival today and got some lemonade, so we're all good to go there. But some good stuff here for the Guilford Indians. Should be a fun first game, as we're going to watch game 1 of that one. As the sim should be in by now. Gap power is pretty okay. And gap power has its uses. Definitely has its uses. Well, yeah, it's the name of the game at every level, but even more pronounced in bronze because there's not a lot of power hitters in the bronze format. All right, let's take a look at game 1 between the Keto Mosquitoes and Guilford Indians. Then we'll go back to Low Diamond and take a look at stuff over there. All right. We pick it up top first. Don Gross on the mound for Guilford here in game 1. Pete Rose for the Mosquitoes leading things off. Don Gross already has Pete Rose in a 3-0 count. The pitch walked him on 4 straight pitches to start this game. So that will bring up Tim Raines, the designated hitter. Count 1 and 2, the pitch, and that one is lined into right field. That one's down, it'll go all the way to the wall. Rose coming for third. We'll see if they try to score him, and he will stop at third. And the first 2 are on for the Mosquitoes here in this one. Runners on second and third, nobody out after the double by Raines. So helping up the third man in the lineup, Matt Merton. First pitch coming from the lefty Gross. Swinging a pop-up into left center field, and lining it up is the left fielder Case. The throw home, not in time. Rose will score, and it's 1-0 Mosquitoes. Raines moves up to third on the sac fly. And they get the other run in, so it's 2-0. We head to the bottom of the first. Guilford at the plate. Alan Wiggins on second with 2 outs for Tim Raines. The 0-1 pitch, and that one's lined into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Wiggins rounding third, heading home. The throw from Margot is not in time. And Guilford on the board with their first hit and their first run of the series. 2-1 the score. Top 4. Don Gross on the mound for this one. David Fletcher at the plate. Runner on first, nobody out. Grounded to second, could be 2 to short for 1. The relay in time for the double play. Nicely done there by the defense there, and that will bring up the top of the 5th now. Time warping to the top of the 5th. Mosquitoes at the plate. Matt Merton taking his cuts with runners on first and second and 1 out. Rose on second, Raines on first. The 2-2 count from Gross. Swing the ground ball to first. He'll go to short for 1. The relay, not in time, and Merton beats it out. So runners on the corners, no, with 2 outs, but they did not score in that situation. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. David Fletcher will lead things off for the Indians. Count 1-1. The pitch from Satchel Paige, and that's lined into left field for a base hit. A clean leadoff single just past the third baseman Rose. And that'll bring up Al Evans. Count 3-1. The pitch coming from Paige. Did he go? He did not, says the first base umpire. And the first 2 are on for the Indians via a single and a walk. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. The 1-0 pitch from Paige. Swinging the line drive, left field, base hit. Here comes Fletcher for third, and he'll stop there. Bases loaded. Nobody out, and the Indians look to be in business here in the 5th. Alan Wiggins, the right fielder, will come to the plate. Infield in for the Mosquitoes. First pitch on the way from Paige. Fly ball, center field, should be deep enough. Margot lines it up, and he will just toss it back in as the Indians have tied the game at 2 on the sac fly by Alan Wiggins. 1 gone now. Runners on first and second for George Case. Paige, 0-2. Swing the line drive, right field, base hit. Here comes Evans, and he'll stop at third, and the bases load up again for Dominic Smith. Paige has the left-handed batter in a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing the line drive, center field, base hit. Evans will score. Here comes Simmons, the throw from Margot. He will score, and it's 4-2. Guilford take the lead. Top 6, and oh my goodness. What an inning for the Guilford Indians in the 5th. They score 6 runs in total. We only saw a couple. Excuse me, holy moly. And now it's 7-2 for Guilford as we head to the top of the 6th. Margot will lead things off against the new pitcher, Richard Blyer. 2-0, and that one is blasted in the left. Going back, looking up, and gone. Ball go far for Manuel Margot. And Quito cuts the lead down to 7-3. But that's not going to be enough. Guilford adds a run in the bottom of the 8th. It's now 8-3 as we head to the top of the 9th. 2 outs and a runner on third. Fred Wenz on the mound trying to close things out for the Indians, facing Al Evans. The 0-1. Swing the ground ball to short. The throw to first from Simmons in time. And the Guilford Indians take game 1 here of this best-of-7 final. So there we go. A wonderful start for the Guilford Indians in this one. Take a look at the box score for this one. And it's that 5th inning right there. What else happened in the 5th? I need to see this. Let's take a look. So he saw the single by Smith. Then Tim Raines got that. Okay, so then Tim Raines got a single to score George Case. Then Freddie Anderson came in to pitch. It was a walk to Lisa Reyes, so bases loaded again. Then Maurice Archdeacon with an RBI single. And then David Fletcher with his bases loaded walk. So that scored another run. So it was just a mess all over for the Quito Mosquitoes in that 5th inning. My goodness. Satchel Paige just got roughed up there for Quito today. 7 hits, 7 runs. My goodness, not a bad day at the not a good day at the office. Not a good day at the office whatsoever for Satchel Paige. All right, we're going to go ahead and go back to Low Diamond because we're in the middle of the series over there. Knowing everything going on over there. And we'll fill you in on what's been going on in that series since we watched Game 1. So we'll take a look over there here in just a few seconds. Because we should be in like Game 3, Game 4 territory over here. So we'll start off by taking a look at Game 1. I'm sorry, Game 2. So take a look at the box score here for game number 2. As we get things started over there. And Davidson had another big inning in the bottom of the first to take a 5-2 victory in game number 2. Harry Heilman went 3 for 4. Alex Gordon went 2 for 4. Tuck Turner went 2 for 4. Mark Belanger 2 for 4. Andy Pettit going 6 2/3, 6 hits with 2 earned runs, 5 Ks and 2 walks, and a homer. With A.J. Burnett going 2 1/3 for the save in this one. John Tudor getting roughed up in 4 2/3, 5 earned runs, all of them in that first inning. 4 Ks, 1 walk on 8 hits. Even though Harry Heilman did hit a 6th inning homer for the Springboks and went 3 for 4 in the game. Milton Bradley went 2 for 4 for Osbury in that one. So as for game 3 the next day, well, it was Osbury having to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th to take it 4-3. So they narrowed the series deficit to 2-1. Harry Heilman 2 for 4. Jose Altuve went 2 for 3 over at second base. Paul Splittorff, 8 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. A fine performance. Quality start is what they call it in the business. And then Bobby Parnell, special edition, going an inning for the save, giving up a walk and a hit, but getting a strikeout to end the game. So, Asbury now down 2-1 in the series. They're looking to tie it up in game 4. But, Davidson had other plans in game 4. A 7-5 victory, and once again, another crooked number in a late inning for the Davidson Cats. A 5-run, 8th inning off of Bob Locker. And Bob Locker, usually a very reliable low diamond card, but he got roughed up in this one. 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, and only 2 ground balls to 1 fly ball out. Not a good inning there for Mr. Locker. My goodness. And the Springboks, they tried to come back in the bottom of the ninth. They got a couple runs there, plus a run in the eighth, so they had their chances. It was 2-2 going into the eighth, but Davidson just kind of pulling away. Dogberry saying Bob Locker pitching like his name is actually Lob Bacher. Honestly, he was pitching like Lob Bacher today. Not a fun time for Bob Locker. So, Davidson going into game number 5, which is where we will take you. For game number 5 of the Low Diamond Finals. We will take you over there here in just a little bit. In fact, we'll do it right now. So we pick it up in the top of the first. John Tudor on the mound for the Davidson Cats. Leading off against the Springboks, Louis Aparicio. Davidson up 3-1 in the series, looking to get the series victory. And that one's popped up to short. And it'll be caught by Mark Belanger for out number 1 in this one. So we head to the bottom of the first now. Davidson at the plate against Sixto Sanchez for the Springboks. First two were on base in the form of Tuck Turner and Mike Donlin. We barely see Mike Donlin here in a lot of these tournaments here. But here's Dave Parker, a very good power hitting bat here in Low Diamond, at the plate for the Cats, facing Sanchez. The 0-2 pitch. Swing the ground ball to second. This will get the run in. The throw to first from Toby Hara in time for out number 1. Alec Thomas now at the plate here in the bottom of the first for the Cats, looking to bring in Mike Donlin. First pitch from Sixto, and that one's flown into left field. We'll see if it's deep enough. Turner lines it up, the throw coming home, and he is out at the plate. Oh, what a throw by Tuck Turner to keep a second Davidson run off the board. A great throw there by Mr. Turner, but it's 1-0 as we time warp to the third. Sixto Sanchez also on the mound for the Davidson Cats in this one. Ty Cobb at the plate for the Springboks with Garrett Mitchell on second base and 2 outs. 2-2 pitch from Sixto, and that one's lined up the middle for a base hit. Here comes Mitchell for third. He's rounding third, heading home. The throw from Alec Thomas, not in time. And we are tied at 1 here in the third. But it's going to be a matter, as we've seen all series, of who is going to pull away in one of the late innings. Will it be Davidson again, or will it be Osbury to try to bring it back to 3-2? Bottom third, Davidson at the plate. Runner on third and 2 outs for Alec Thomas. First pitch from Sixto Sanchez, and that one's up the middle for a base hit. Turner will come in to score an easy single for Alec Thomas, and the Cats are up 2-1. Bottom 4, and the Cats are back up at the plate with Mark Belanger batting with Biz Mackey on second. First pitch from Sixto on the way, and that one's popped up into center. And it's going to get over the head of the center fielder Mitchell. Scoring will be Mackey. And it's 3-1 Davidson. Oh, a bad misplay out there in center field by the usually reliable Garrett Mitchell. Not a good time there to have a mental lapse like that here in Game 5 of a must-win game. Bottom 5, and Davidson now up 4-1. They've already scored a run here in the 5th. Alec Thomas on first now with Joe Mauer at the plate. 1 out, the 1-0 pitch, and that one's driven into right center field. And that one is gone! Ball go far for Joe Mauer. And the Cats take a 6-1 lead here in Game 5. 6-1, and that is the score as we time warp to the 9th. Last chance for Osbury to put something on the board. Facing Dallas Keuchel. Tuck Turner on first. Carl Furillo on second with 2 outs. Davidson 1 out away from a low diamond championship and a championship belt. And a tournament named after them in the low diamond level. And a chance to curate, or at least be a part of, a curated content set for Out of the Park 23. The full count pitch from Dallas Keuchel. Swing a line drive, right field, base hit. He'll go into the corner. Ferrillo will score. We'll see what they do with Turner. Coming into second, sliding in is Joe Mauer. Turner will come all the way to score, and it's 6-3 now. And that will bring up Toby Harrah, the second baseman. An interesting batting profile against lefties for this right-handed hitter. 77 contact, 70 power, and 92 eye. Better eye against lefties than he is against righties, but less on the contact and power. See what he can do here against Keuchel. Last opportunity for the Springboks here in the top of the ninth to try and make this a 3-2 series. The 1-1. Fly ball. Left center field. The outfield was played perfectly. And the Davidson Cats are your low diamond perfect team championship series winners. Congratulations to the Davidson Cats. Holy cats! The championship belt will be theirs. Take a look at the box score for this one. It was that 3-run fifth we were always talk about in this series. It was always the team that pulled away would win this one, and the Davidson Cats put up another crooked number in this series, a 3-run fifth to take the title. Some good stuff here from Davidson. Biz Mackey going 3 for 4 in this one. Alec Thomas 2 for 3. Tuck Turner 2 for 5. Joe Mauer's home run pretty much sealing the deal in this one. John Tudor, he was used mainly as an opener for this one. 2 innings, didn't give up a hit. And then Sixto Sanchez took it from there. Did give up 3 runs in 6 2/3. But Dallas Keuchel getting that final out in the top of the ninth to seal the deal. Here in the Low Diamond Perfect Team Championship Series. POCP or POCP or however the heck you pronounce it. You'll be getting a championship belt. You'll be curating a content set. You will be getting a Low Diamond tournament named after you. Plus that sweet, sweet card, that Frank Robinson, plus a championship belt to the winner. Go the spoils. Congratulations on the Low Diamond victory. We are going to transition back to bronze. We are going to go back to bronze here for this next one, as we have some unfinished business over there. So let's go ahead and take a look over there. Well, actually, we haven't seen... Yeah, we're going to go to bronze here. Let's see what's up in the world of bronze, shall we? So we saw game 1. You saw the Quito Mosquitoes take the 3-1 victory. We'll take a look at game 2 here real quick. Take a look at the box score here. And boy, this one right here. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Might help if I showed you the right game here. So here's game 2. The Quito Mosquitoes taking it 3-1 in game number 2. A 3-run 8th thanks to a walk against Fernando Salas, a run-scoring double for Tim Raines, and a run-scoring single for Luis Arias, helping their win percentage graph right there. In the top of the 8th, pulling them ahead to a 3-1 victory in game number 2. Evans going 2 for 4. Arias 2 for 4. Couple walks from Pete Rose helping out as well. Some good stuff there, but Bill Bonham, a great outing for him in game 2. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 4 Ks and a walk. Wayne Twitchell with a K and a walk and a hit in 1 inning for the save. Bill Bonham didn't have a bad day for the Guilford Indians either, giving up nothing in 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, and 2 Ks. But Fernando Salas blowing it in the 8th inning, 1 K, 1 walk, but 3 runs on 3 hits. Not a fun day at the office for Mr. Salas. Jake McGee and Fred Wenz having some clean innings as well for Guilford. And then game 3, well, you just saw it a little bit ago. Had to go 10 innings despite a 3-run first for Quito. Guilford scoring 2 in the 9th and 1 in the 10th to come back from down 4-2 to win it in game 3 by a final of 5-4. Joe Birmingham helping out Guilford's cause with a 4-for-5 game in this one. 2 runs scored and an RBI. Some good stuff there. Al Evans going 2 for 5. Luis Reyes going 2 for 4. Helping pick up Matt Strom, who went 6, giving up 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 Ks and 4 walks. Wayne Twitchell going 2 innings for the win there. Julian Tavares giving up the game-winning run in the 10th. So that'll set up a game 4 matchup here in just a little bit between the Indians and the Mosquitoes, with Fred Anderson taking the mound for Guilford, Jim Barr taking the mound for Quito. So let's go ahead and take a look at Gold, and we're going to watch the latest game over there here in just a little bit. So you saw game 1 of that Gold series here just a little bit ago. So we will take a look, see over there, and see where we're at in that series. Salas keeps blowing saves for me. Is it a slider thing? I don't know if it's a slider thing or not, D-Goist. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, so we saw game 1 where Honolulu blew the doors off of Indianapolis 11-3. We'll take you through the rest of the games in this series so far. Take a look at the box score. Here was game 2, and it was the Pacifics pulling away again, scoring 5 runs before Indianapolis could get a run on the board, then pulling away with a 7-2 victory in game 2. Asa Lacey was the story of this one for Honolulu, going 7 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 Ks and 4 walks. The walk's a little bit concerning, but effectively wild is what we like to call it. Ken Daly was used as an opener for Indianapolis, going 1 2/3, didn't give up anything, but Hilton Smith relieving him was just particularly dreadful. 4 1/3, 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, only 2 strikeouts for Mr. Smith. Liam Hendricks going in, 2 innings, 1 hit, and 3 Ks, and then Clark Schmidt giving up 2 runs in the 9th to make it 7-2. So that was game 2. So the Indianapolis hopefuls looking to get back on the board for game 3. Well, they didn't. Honolulu, another win to make it 8-4, to make it a 3-0 series lead for the Pacifics. 3-run 5th, 2-run 3rd, couple of runs scattered around the box score there. Not a fun series so far for the hopefuls. Tom Glavine going 5 2/3, 11 hits, 4 runs, 4 Ks, and a walk. But Daniel Lynch just getting knocked around a little bit. 4 2/3, 10 hits, 6 earned runs, and 1 walk. So, Indianapolis looking to sweep the Gold Finals. Will it happen? Well, let's find out in game 4 of this finals matchup. which actually should be coming in. Actually is right now. So we're going to take a look over there for right now. So let's go on over to the game screen and let's watch game number 4. Zach Duke on the mound for the Pacifics, trying to pitch him to a gold title. Indianapolis looking to get a game in the series. Honolulu Pacifics looking to sweep in this one. The 2-1 to Turner, and that one's ground to third. Going to be a tough play. The scoop throw from Dandridge, not in time. And it's an infield hit for Tuck Turner to lead things off. So that'll bring up Nick Madrigal, runner on first, nobody out. The 1-1 pitch, and that one's lined into right field for a base hit. Going to third is Turner. The throw from right field is not in time. So the first two are on for the hopefuls here in the first. And that'll bring up Moise Alou, the DH. Runners on the corners now with one out. Bobby Bonilla got out somehow. 3-1 pitch from Duke, and that one's lined into left field for a base hit. And the hopefuls are up 1-0 here in game 4. And they score another run in the first to make it 2-0. We're time warping all the way to the bottom of the 7th. And the Pacifics have a little work to do if they want to complete the sweep. Moise Alou will lead things off against Dallas Keuchel, who's been absolute money for Indianapolis so far today. Count is full. The pitch, and that one's lined up the middle for a base hit. 5th hit of the game for the Pacifics as a team. And that will bring up Ray Dandridge, the third baseman. Runner on first, nobody out. Full count pitch coming from Keuchel. Popped up. Into right field it goes, and it'll be caught by Mookie Betts out there for out number 1. Chico Carrasco at the plate now. The 1-1 pitch from Keuchel. That one's ground to first, could be 2. To short for 1. The relay, not in time. Carrasco just beats it out by a step. So 2 gone, runner on first for Biz Mackey. Big opportunity here. The 1-0 pitch. Line drive, and that one's going to float in for a base hit. Stopping at second is Carrasco. And it's first and second now with 2 outs for Johnny Evers. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Count 1-1, the pitch. Swing a line drive right back through the box for a base hit. Carrasco coming home. The throw from Thomas, not in time. And the Pacifics are finally on the board. Here in game 4, it's 2-1. And that'll bring up Pete Hill, the center fielder. Count is full. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. Taking it himself will be Bobby Bonilla. And that will end the inning. So the Pacifics get within 1. We head to the top of the 8th. Tuck Turner at the plate. Count 1-1. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to second. And it's going to be an infield single. Johnny Evers didn't quite have a play on it. Tuck Turner just a little bit too fast for him. A couple batters later, it's now first and second with 1 out for the hopefuls with Bobby Bonilla at the plate facing Duke. First pitch on the way. Ground ball. Base hit down the left field line. He'll go into the corner. Turner will score. Madrigal rounding third. He's gonna score. And Indianapolis pulling away. It's 4-1. Bottom 8. Clark Schmidt on the mound for the hopefuls. Cecil Cooper at the plate looking to get the Pacifics back to within 2 of this one. Indianapolis scored another run in the 8th to make it 5-1. The 1-1 from Schmidt, and that one's lined into right field. That one's going to go into the corner. Johnson will score easily from second, and sliding in with a double is Cecil Cooper. 5-2 now. And I'll bring up Moise Alou. Actually won't, as Cecil Cooper now on second with 2 outs for Ray Dandridge. First pitch on the way from Schmidt. Swing the line drive, left field, base hit. Cooper rounding third, heading on home, and he will score. And it's the Pacifics down 5-3 now. The hopefuls still out in front, but that's all they get. Top 9, 2 outs for Johnny Bassler for the hopefuls looking to get some insurance runs against Todd Worrell. The 1-0. Swing the line, drive up the middle for a base hit. Bassler with a 2-out single for Indianapolis. But that's all they get. Bottom 9, Honolulu looking to get back in this and walk things off here for a sweep. The hopefuls looking to salvage at least one game in this series. Biz Mackey will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th against Rafael Betancourt. The 1-2 pitch. Swing the line, drive up the middle for a base hit. Biz Mackey with a good start to the inning for the Pacifics. Clapping his hands as he gets to first. And that'll bring up Johnny Evers. First pitch on the way from Betancourt. Ground ball to the mound. They go to short for 1. That's all they'll get. Runner on first, 1 out. Swapping the runners now with Evers. P. Hill now at the plate. Runner on first, 1 out. The first pitch. Swing the line, drive, right field. Down the line. He'll go near the corner. Evers coming to third. We'll see if they try to score him. And they'll stop him at third. It's a double for Pete Hill. And the tying run now at second. And a new hitter will come in for the Pacifics. It will be, actually won't be a pinch hitter. It'll be the DH, Ty Cobb. First pitch from Betancourt on the way. Ground ball to second. This will get the run in. Throw to first in time. And it's 5-4. And the tying run now 90 feet away. Kent Herbeck will pinch hit here against Betancourt. First pitch on the way. Fly ball, right field. Not deep and caught by the right fielder Betts, and the hopefuls salvage a game in the series. 5-4 the final score. So 5-4, the hopefuls are back in this series. Take a look at the box score for this one. It got close there in the bottom of the 9th, leaving the tying run on third base. Dallas Keuchel, absolutely outstanding for the hopefuls in this one. 7 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, and 5 strikeouts. Some good stuff there. Clark Schmidt going an inning, giving up a couple of runs. Betancourt giving up a run, but ultimately getting the save in this one. So we're going to go ahead and transition back over to bronze now, as they're going to be getting ready for another matchup here in just a little bit. As you saw, we had a leader going in to game 4. We'll see where they are at now. And actually, we are going to go ahead and watch game 4 right now. And if you recall, Guilford up 2-1 in the series. So let's take a look at how game 4 transpired in this one. We pick it up top first. Alan Wiggins leading off for the Guilford Indians, facing off with Jim Barr. 3-1 pitch from Barr on the way here in just a little bit. 2-2 with a 5.34 ERA so far in this tournament, and it's a walk to lead off the game. Guilford looking to go up 3-1 in the series. Here's Pete Rose. Runner on third and 1 out. The 2-0 pitch from Barr, and that one's flown into center field. Might be deep enough. Lining it up, Margot. The throw coming home. Here comes Wiggins. He will score. And Guilford takes a 1-0 lead early in this one. Bottom first, Keto at the plate here. Runners on first and second with 1 out, facing Fred Anderson. Yuli Gurriel at the plate, the 1-0, and that one's into left field for a base hit. He'll go all the way to the wall. Marias will score. Here comes Rose. He'll stop at third. It's a RBI double for Yuli Gurriel, and we are tied at 1. Couple batters later, and here's Mickey Hatcher. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch coming from Anderson. Swing a line drive base hit center field. 1 run will score. Here comes Gurriel to throw home. Not in time. And Quito takes a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the first of Game 4. And still they bat in the bottom of the first. Andrelton Simmons now with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch from Anderson. Line drive, base hit. Hatcher will score. Margot rounding third. The throw from Archdeacon, not in time. And it's a 5-run inning for the Quito Mosquitoes. It's 5-1. And still they bat. They are batting around here in the first. 2-2 from Fred Anderson to Tim Raines. And Raines with a base hit into right. Evans will score. Simmons coming round third. He's going to score. Raines will take second. It's a bombshell 7-run inning for the Quito Mosquitoes. And still they bat. It's now 8-1. Richard Blyer now in the game for the Indians. Yuli Gurriel at the plate. Hey, didn't we just talk about him a little bit ago? The 1-1 from Blyer, and that's a base hit in the left. Oh my goodness, they are pouring it on. Rose scores. Arias scores. And it's 10-1, a 10-run first inning for the Quito Mosquitoes. And the Sims showing a little mercy as we're time warping all the way to the 8th. Still 10-1. The Indians looking for some pity runs at this point. Runner on second, 1 out, and that one's blasted in the left by Bud Suchak, the pinch hitter. Ball go far. And it's a little too late. It's 10-3. Top 9. It's now 11-4. Quito got a run in the bottom of the 8th. Guilford added a run in the 9th and the 8th. Oh my goodness. Runners at the corners with 1 out here in the 9th. John Aria trying to close things out. The pitch to Wiggins, grounded. Right back to the mound, throw to first, not in time. So Guilford stays alive here in the top of the 9th. 1 out and the bases loaded for George Case. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Could be 2. To second for 1, but no relay. Archdeacon will come in to score. And it's 11-5. They add another run. It's 11-6. Things have gotten just a little bit interesting. Suchak on first. Case at second with 2 outs. And here's Tim Raines. The 1-2 from Maria. Got him looking. Strike 3. And the Quito Mosquitoes have tied this series at 2. Thanks to a 10-run first inning. Oh my goodness. An absolute big victory there. My goodness. Do we want to take a look at the box score for this one? Do we want to do that? Let's do that. Yeah, that's kind of how it was for the Guilford Indians in this one. Just a roller coaster down and nothing else. Shouts to Jim Barr, though. 8 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 Ks, and 2 walks. Holy moly. But look at Fred Anderson. Fred Anderson didn't have much help. There was apparently an error by Pete Rose somewhere in that first inning. Let's take a look, see. So Rain struck out in the bottom of the first, and then Arias reached on the E5. So everything after that for Fred Anderson was unearned. Oh my goodness. So he keeps his ERA clean a little bit. 2 Ks, no walks, 8 runs, none of them earned, 6 hits and 2/3 of an inning. So if he wanted to keep his ERA good, well, Pete Rose helped him out a little bit with that. So that series is tied at 2. So now we are going to transition over to gold and see where we're at with that. Because last we knew, it was a 3-1 series. So let's go ahead and take a look over there. There's not a giveaway. There is no giveaway. There is no giveaway at this point. That was just someone being silly. So let's go ahead and take a look. And we will go ahead and take a look at game. Let's see, we were on game 4. Okay, we take a look at game 4. So let's take a look at game 5 real quick. Take a look at the box score over there. And it was the Indianapolis Hopefuls pulling out a 5-4 victory over the Honolulu Pacifics. So that brings them back to within 3-2 in the series as they won that game off screen. Mookie Betts with a homer in the 4th to help their cause. They did give up 3 in the 6th, but wasn't quite enough. Rafael Betancourt setting down an inning with a hit. Nice clean inning there for him in terms of runs scored. Zach Duke taking over from Mike Maddox, who opened the game for Indianapolis. 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 5 Ks, and 2 walks. So that set up a game number 6. And that is what we're going to take a look at. Can the Indianapolis Hopefuls, will they be able? Will they be able to possibly reverse sweep? At least get it back to a tie series. So the Hopefuls, they have a bit of a hopeful storyline going into game number 6. Let's go ahead and take a look. Top first, Garrett Crochet pitching for the Pacifics. They're still trying to win this series, by the way. They're up 3-2. Tuck Turner will lead things off for the Hopefuls, who are absolutely on fire right now in these last 2 games. Crochet, though, 4-0 with a 2.14 ERA in the tournament. And that's a line drive base hit for Tuck Turner to start things off. But that's all they get in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. Pete Hill getting on to start things off. He's now at third with 2 outs, facing Jared Weaver with Moise Alou at the plate. Runner on third, 2 outs. The first pitch from Weaver, and that's a line drive into center field for a base hit. And the Pacifics take the early lead. It's 1-0. Now bring it to the top of the second. Crochet on the mound for the Pacifics again. Mookie Betts on first with 2 outs for Johnny Bassler. Lefty on lefty matchup. Bassler not as good of a hitter against lefties as he is against righties. The 2-2 from Crochet, and that one's into left center field for a base hit. That'll go all the way to the wall. Betts coming to third. Will they try to score him? Yes, they will. Here comes Betts for the plate. We are tied at 1. RBI double by Johnny Bassler. But here comes Honolulu in the bottom of the second. Garrett Crochet in a bit of trouble here for the Hopefuls, as Chico Carrasco bats with the bases loaded and nobody out. 3-1 count from Crochet. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Oh, this is going to be a huge out here. And it's going to be, I believe that was the first baseman, Bonilla, taking care of that one. It was either Bonilla or Madrigal taking care of that one. They kind of blended together a bit. But either way, it's 1 out. And that'll bring up Pete Hill, the center fielder. Bases loaded, 1 out now. Full count pitch, and he walked him. Ball 4, and the Pacifics take a 2-1 lead. A walk on a full count to Pete Hill. And they add another run to make it 3-1. So now it's second and third with 1 out. I would believe that would be a wild pitch or something of the sort. And that'll bring up Ty Cobb, second and third, one out. Facing Crochet, the 3-2. Swinging a line drive, left field. And that's going to fall in for a base hit. Evers will score. Here comes Hill. He slides and he's safe. 5-1, Pacific's on top. And they add a couple more in the inning. A 6-run second inning. And the Pacifics look like they might cruise to a Gold Series title. But the hopefuls still have plenty of time left. There are still 6 innings left to be played. We are in the top of the 4th. Runner on first and one out for Mookie Betts. A good hitter against lefties. And there's why. Swinging a drive into left center field. And that ball is gone. Ball go far for Mookie Betts. But the Pacifics still lead it 7-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 7-3. Dalton Jeffries on the mound for the hopefuls. Biz Mackey at the plate. Nobody on and 2 out. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. Left field. And it's gone! Biz Mackey. Ball go far. And it's 8-3. The Pacifics get a run back. And we move all the way to the top of the 9th in an interesting situation for the Indianapolis hopefuls. Rafael Betancourt trying to close it out for the Pacifics. Runners on second and third, though, for the hopefuls with nobody out. And Tuck Turner, one of the best contact hitting players in the gold level, at the plate. Count is 1-0. And a big at-bat here facing Betancourt. Extreme fly ball type. Ground ball to second. Throw to first in time. The run will score in the form of Johnny Bassler. Snow will go to third. And it is one gone. So now it's 8-5. Indianapolis scored a run before that point. So it's now 8-5. Top of the 9th. Runner on third and one out for Nick Madrigal. Count is 3-1. The pitch. Ground ball to second. A worm burner right there. Throw to first in time. Snow will come across the score, and it's 8-6. But now the bases are empty. And not the hopeful situation that Indianapolis was hoping for. 2 outs. Nobody on for Bobby Bonilla. Facing Rafael Betancourt. The 1-1 on the way. Swinging a pop-up. Right field. It's playable for Cobb. He'll make the play. And the Honolulu Pacifics are your Gold Series champion of the Perfect Team Championship Series. Holding off the Indianapolis hopefuls. 4-2 the series score. 8-6 the final in Game 6. Take a look at the box score for this one. Biz Mackey 2 for 4. Almost everybody in the lineup except Chico Carrasco getting hits for Honolulu in this one. 8 runs on 9 hits for the home team in this one. Garrett Crochet going 7 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 Ks, and 2 walks. Jim Acker, a little bit of a suspect 8th inning there. Well, 9th inning actually. Technically giving up those 3 runs. As he started the 9th. And then Rafael Betancourt getting 1 inning for the save. But Garrett Crochet, a bit of a hard luck loss for Indianapolis. 6 runs, but none of them earned. Thanks to a couple of errors in that second inning. Just wasn't a good defensive situation. But Crochet keeping his ERA a sparkling 5.11. But Mookie Betts, the player of the game for this one. For Indianapolis, because he scored 3 runs in this one. Got a couple RBIs for Indianapolis. 1 for 2, plus a walk. All around good game for Mookie Betts, but just was not enough in this one. As the series MVP was Heavy Johnson for the Indianapolis hopefuls. Actually, no, not for the hopefuls, but for Honolulu. Look at this batting line for this guy. 588 average, 10 for 17, 5 RBIs in the series. Absolute dominant performance from the top of the lineup for the Pacifics. Goodness gracious. So congratulations to the Honolulu Pacifics and their owner Jericho, who is Jericho Lar, in the chat today. You're going to have a tournament named after you. You're going to help curate a content set, and you're going to get a belt. You're going to get, oh man, you're going to get Frank Robinson. You're going to get a lot of things, man. Congratulations on your Gold Series title. Have fun shipping that to Hawaii. Don't worry, they have their ways with Out of the Park. They have their ways. All right, but now the last series we have to worry about today is the PTCS Bronze. And last we knew, it was a tie series at 2 games apiece. But let's see where we're at as we head back into the Bronze tournament waters and see where we're at. So we had a 2-2 series tie last we left off. It's called taking a vacation to Hawaii and expensing it as a business trip. I mean, there's that. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the Game 5 box score, because that was a pivotal game in the series. So we will go ahead and take a look at that really quickly. So this was Game 5, and that pivotal Game 5 went to Guilford by a final of 10-2, scoring all 10 runs in the first 4 innings. 1 run in the first, a run in the second, 2 runs in the third, and 6 in the fourth. Absolute dominance in that 4th inning for Guilford. 3 RBIs from Luis Arias in this one, couple from Keibert Ruiz. Almost everybody in the lineup getting a hit except for the pinch hitter and Dom Smith. Just a great overall team effort for the Guilford Indians in Game 5. So, Game 5 and Guilford, they're looking to potentially take the series, but will they? That's the big question that we are about to answer. Will they win Game number 6 and take the title? Let's go to the highlight reel now. We pick it up in the top of the first. Satchel Paige looking to pitch the Quito Mosquitoes to try to tie this series up and force a Game 7. Will he do it? Let's find out. Maurice Archdeacon will lead things off for Guilford. 67 degrees, partly cloudy skies, a perfect night for baseball. Here at Perfect Park, ground ball to third by Archdeacon. The throw from Pete Rose is in time for out number 1. We move ahead to the top of the second. Jose Martinez, the designated hitter at the plate, facing Satchel Paige. Arias on second, Suchak on first. A big opportunity for Jose Martinez to possibly bring in some runs for Guilford. The 1-0 coming from Paige. Swinging a line drive, center field, and a base hit. On a pitch that was way inside, here comes the throw from Margot, not in time. Arias will score, and the Guilford Indians will take an early 1-0 lead. Some good stuff there to start things off. And I'll bring up Al Evans, the catcher. First and second with 1 out. The 1-2 pitch from Paige. Swinging a line drive, floater, base hit. Suchak will stop at third, and the bases are loaded with 1 out, and the Indians seem to be in business here early in this one. Top of the second, Maurice Archdeacon with the bases loaded back to the top of the order. The 1-1 from Paige on the way. Swinging the ground ball short. A diving stop, and it's botched! The throw to second is botched Everybody's safe, and it's 2-0 Guilford. Oh my goodness, the throw was just bad from Andrelton Simmons. So the bases remain loaded with 1 out for Andrelton Simmons. First pitch from Page. Ground ball to third. This could be 2 this time. And it is. 5-4-3 on the double play. But it's 2-0 Guilford. As we go to the top of the third now. Again, the Indians have runners on base with 1 out. Rains on first. Rose on third for Luis Arias. Count 0-1. The pitch from Page. Ground ball short. Could be 2 to second for 1. The relay in time for the double play. Double play off the bat of Arias. And still 2-0. Bottom third. Luis Arias gets on with a leadoff single, but a few batters later, here's Pete Rose facing Don Gross, the left-handed starter. Count 0-2, the pitch to Rose, and that one's lined into left center field, and that one's going to go off the wall. Arias coming to third. They're going to try to score him. Yes, they will. Arias is going to try for home. He's safe, and Rose is going to go to third safely. RBI double. They're going to call it a double and advancing to third on the throw. And the Indians still lead this one 2-1. Quito on the board. Bottom third still 2 outs and a runner on third for Kyle Isbell, the right fielder. The 1-0 pitch. Swing the line, drive, base hit down the left field line. It'll go off the sidewall. Rose will score easily. It'll be an RBI double for Kyle Isbell. And the Quito Mosquitoes have tied this game at 2. And still we stay in the bottom of the third as Matt Merton comes to the plate. First pitch on the way from Gross, and that one's lined into center field for a base hit. Isbell rounding third, heading home. The throw from Archdeacon. Not in time. And Quito takes the lead with a 3-run inning. 3-2 to score. And we go ahead and go all the way to the 5th. Satchel Paige still on the mound for the Mosquitoes. Archdeacon on first for the Indians with nobody out, and Andrelton Simmons at the plate. Count 3-1. The pitch from Page, and it's inside for ball 4. Archdeacon will take second, and that'll bring up Pete Rose. 2 on, nobody out. And a good contact hitter at the plate. Count 0-2, the pitch to Rose. Swing! And a miss, strike 3. 1 gone here in the 5th. Here's Tim Raines now. 2-1 pitch from Page. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Here comes Archdeacon. He's rounding third, heading home. The throw home. Gets away from the catcher Hedges. Simmons will go to third. Archdeacon scores. Raines to second. And we are tied at 3 here in the 5th. Just a wild throw by Manny Margot. Just very wild on that. Oh my goodness. We are tied at 3. Top 5th. Dom Smith at the plate now. 2-2 pitch from Page. Swing and a drive! Right field! Ball go far! For Dominic Smith. A circuit blow for the Indians here in the 5th. 6-3 the score. And a bit of a bet flip on his way to first for Dominic Smith. He knew he got all of that one. 4-run inning for Guilford to take a 6-3 lead. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Margot with a runner on first and 2 outs. The pitch. Ground ball. Base hit down the left field line. Taylor coming for third. And he's going to stop there. It's a double for Manny Margot with 2 outs here in the 6th. But can they score? Here's David Fletcher. Good contact hitter in this situation. The 1-1 from Gross. Popped up. On the infield. This should get him out of the inning. Arias will make the play. And the Quito Mosquitoes threaten, but do not score here in the 6th. And we go all the way to the bottom of the 9th. Guilford, 1 out away from a Bronze Series title. Can they do it? The last opportunity for the Mosquitoes is David Fletcher. Twitchell, a 1-1 count. The pitch. Line drive, base hit center field. And Quito stays alive here in the 9th. And now, 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 9th. As Andrelton Simmons steps up to the plate. Big opportunity here. 1 swing of the bat ties this game up. 3-1 pitch from Twitchell on the way. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Austin Hedges. And they will actually be pinch hitting for Austin Hedges here. They will bring in Alex Verdugo to pinch hit here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Twitchell still on the mound. He is 1 out away from pitching Guilford to a title. But Quito, 1 swing of the bat could force a Game 7. Twitchell has Verdugo 0-2. 1 strike away. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Deep into center. Going back. Archdeacon makes the play. And the Guilford Indians are your 2021, well, at least out of the park 22 Perfect Team Championship Bronze Series Summer Champions. "6-3 the final score, and they win the series 4-2. Take a look at the box score here. The Guilford Indians, owned by F. DePino, have won the title. Guilford, a 6-3 win at Perfect Park, and they are going to have a tournament named after them. They're going to have the belt. They're going to have the Robinson. They're going to have lots of stuff coming their way. Congratulations to FDP7, FDEP7, who's in the chat today, saying they were down 0-3 in the second round and escaped. That is absolutely incredible. An incredible run here to the finals and the championship. Pete Rose going 2 for 4. Raines 2 for 4. Suchak and Simmons were the only players to not get a hit, but Dom Smith, that 3-run homer, pretty much the death blow in this one, off a Satchel Paige in the 5th. So there are your 3 winners in this one. The Guilford Indians are your 3rd winner of today's Perfect Team Championship Series Finals. Oh my goodness, what a day. What a tournament. What a tournament, guys. So congratulations again to the Guilford Indians. In bronze, in gold, it was Jericho. In low diamond, oh man. Oh man. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane tournament today. And next up will be the next tournament broadcast we will have. Yep, Davidson Cats in low diamond. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. The Davidson Cats in low diamond are your 3rd winner today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was an absolute blast. Our next tournament broadcast is going to be 2 weeks from tonight, with the Perfect Team 22 Masters Series, the 5th event. The 5th event on September 4th. We will know what that event is, hopefully very soon. Hopefully very soon. I know Chris probably has something up his sleeve. I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to build a roster for it, because I need the points in that. But congratulations again to our winners today in the Perfect Team Championship Series Finals. Don't forget to tune in later tonight. Please stick around later tonight because Yukari and Kazumi will be back with the third week of Baseball Bingo with the New York Baseball Giants. Should be a fun time there with our good pal Yuka. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Because of this tournament, there will not be a Perfect Team weekly prep on Sunday evening. So just putting it out there on the schedule now. We won't have a Perfect Team weekly prep on Sunday night. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the Perfect League World Series with our good pal DRC. He does some good stuff. Probably better commentator than me. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Oh, man. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to everything this finals today. And congratulations to those who placed, getting some really good prizes today. I mean, take a look at these prizes again. I mean, Frank Robinson, Artie Latham, Oral Hershiser, John Clarkson. Some great stuff here going to the winners, including these belts right here. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you later tonight for Baseball Bingo. Take care, everybody. Dishnet34 signing out.